I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories we've been working on for today's show. Over the years, numerous events have been hosted at the Legion Hall, and now the facility is showing the signs of its age. From the original linoleum in the hall area, leaky roof, to the peeling exterior, the Swift Current Legion Hall is in need of a facelift. The summer season is quickly passing by, and as many have looked forward to hot temperatures across the province, the usual formula has not added up for 2013. For some, this may be another day at the pool, but for Katie Durant, this is the final stretch of practice before she heads off to the 2013 Canada Summer Games in Sherbrooke, Quebec. 24-year-old Durant of Swift Current is one of 4 Special Olympians and hundreds of Saskatchewan athletes, competing in a variety of sports. Thanks for joining us here today. The future of the Swift Current Legion is in jeopardy, and it all comes down to money. We have more in today's top story. The Swift Current Legion is a long-standing organization, first started in 1915, and has called its home base on 1st Avenue Northeast since June of 1967. Over the years, numerous events have been hosted at the Legion Hall, and now the facility is showing the signs of its age. From the original linoleum in the hall area, leaky roof, to the peeling exterior, the Swift Current Legion Hall is in need of a facelift. Over the past week, 1,200 letters have been mailed out to area businesses seeking support to raise $500,000 to renew, restore, and save the Legion Hall. A goal which the fundraising committee hopes to achieve by January of 2014.
We're hoping for the end of the year so that we can actually get stuff going first part of next year. Of course, the roof being that with winter coming, we'd kind of like to get it done before the winter sets in, but then again, it depends on whether or not the funds come in.
Burns adds that along with upgrades to the building, the Legion is still trying to attract new members and the general public to participate in the organization, or even drop by the lounge for a friendly game of pool. As the Legion is meant for all community members, with or without a family tie to the service.
Well, I'm concerned that if the Legion isn't here anymore, eventually Remembrance Day will be forgotten about. And my in-laws served, and I want to remember them and honor them. And that's the reason that I stepped up and joined the Legion and became involved. And so I really think that keeping the building as a visible presence helps keep people remembering about what's been happened, what's happened over the years. And we've also got young fellows that are coming back who are vets now, and they need a place to be able to come and call their own.
Along with a letter campaign, the committee is considering a fundraising event to also raise awareness of the Legion's uncertain future. A fundraising effort which Roger Roof, who's been involved with the Legion for over 30 years, hopes will strike a chord with the community.
We just need your help, basically, and we want to keep this place going for your kids, their kids, whoever.
Anyone interested in more details on the fundraising campaign can contact the Swift Current Legion directly or any committee member. Southwest TV News will continue to follow this story as it unfolds. Southwest TV News is hitting the road with our annual Summer Around the Southwest tour, covering a variety of exciting events across the region. The Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest tour is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Another exciting season of Market Square returns to downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Market Square, every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Presented by Standard Motors, in partnership with Innovation Credit Union and Southwest TV News. As we head into August, we bring you the latest update from Environment Canada and what remains of summer across Saskatchewan. The summer season is quickly passing by, And as many have looked forward to hot temperatures across the province, the usual formula has not added up for 2013. David Phillips of Environment Canada recaps the weather pattern for southwest Saskatchewan over the past several weeks.
The warmest day of the year, I think it was July the 2nd, but, it didn't get up to 30 degrees in Swift Current. My gosh, you count the number of days above 30. You normally by this time of the summer should have had 8 of those suckers, and you've had none. I mean, you had 29.4 on July the 2nd, so that was a nice day, but, hey, it didn't reach that 30-degree mark, which is what our definition of a hot day is. So, when you look at the numbers, I mean, it's not record-breaking cold on the prairies in Saskatchewan, but it's just not hot. And the other thing that surprised me, I looked at a number of Saskatchewan stations, and I just did a little kind of survey to look at noon hours and in July, and I found there were twice as many cloudy noons as there were sunny noons. I mean, you're known for your sunshine province, you say, and so my sense is that has also been putting people in a bit of a funk with regards to the fact that, wow, they're just not necessarily liking the summer, what it has to offer.
As we move into August and the upcoming autumn season, crops and gardens are looking hardy from the ongoing combination of precipitation and moderate temperatures. And as far as outdoor enthusiasts and others craving the hot weather, Phillips says there may be a bright spot in the coming weeks.
We think August will be warmer than normal, and all of Saskatchewan in August, September, when we average that two together, we see warmer than normal conditions. But just because July has been a little on the cool side doesn't mean that August will behave the same way. Sometimes we can see a turnaround. Instead of getting the Canadian air and northern air, Pacific air, maybe you'll get some more American air, which will add to the warmth and I think cheer people up.
According to Environment Canada, the normal high for this time of the year is 27, with an overnight low of 12. W.W. Smith Insurance has reached a milestone as it celebrates its centennial. Having served Southwest Saskatchewan for the past 100 years, W.W. Smith Insurance is your motor license issuer, while specializing in all of your personal and commercial needs, including home, auto, agro, business, and life insurance. W.W. Smith Insurance, independently owned and operated since 1913.
Our company helps tell your story and provides you with the solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
We have done major.
A Swift Current athlete is off to the Canada Summer Games for the experience of a lifetime. We have more in this report. For some, this may be another day at the pool. But for Katie Durant, this is the final stretch of practice before she heads off to the 2013 Canada Summer Games in Sherbrooke, Quebec. Following several competition trials over the past year, 24-year-old Durant of Swift Current is one of 4 Special Olympians and hundreds of Saskatchewan athletes competing in a variety of sports. And as she makes her way across the pool, she says there's a few areas she's focusing on as she heads into the national competition.
You just gotta push hard. You gotta work on the breaststroke, and sometimes we work on the IMs.
Durant will be joined in Quebec by her longtime coach Jackie Powell, who is also taking on the role as the head swim coach and assistant team coach for Saskatchewan at this summer's games. Powell has coached Durant for the past 8 years and looks on with pride as Katie competes at her first Canada Summer Games.
Oh, definitely. It's always exciting and rewarding to have one of your own swimmers or athletes attend a games like this, so it's really good. This is Katie's first national swim competition. She is a veteran, though, as far as winter games go. She's been to a number of Canada Winter Games and national games through figure skating. So this is it. The event itself is not new to Katie, but this environment will be very different for her.
Swift Current fans will be keeping a close eye on the Canada Summer Games competition in the first week, as Katie Durant competes in the freestyle, back, and breaststroke categories. The 2013 Canada Summer Games will see 4,200 athletes from across the nation, competing in 20 sports, August 2nd through the 17th. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.